Hello guys, I am back. So today we will be learning about three methods. So the first one will be the inserting data in cells with the fill handle, and the second will be adding values with the AutoSum button, and the third will be inserting the average function and copying a formula relatively. So as you can see my Excel sheet, I have entered some data in my cells. So this is just randomly I entered the values. So I will try to complete, I will complete with you guys by entering the rest of data. So as you can see how things work in Excel and how those are really helpful to us. So the first method we will be using is inserting data in cells with the fill handle. So I will make B1 active and type January, and then I will be using a fill handle method by using it. So I will position the mouse pointer on the fill handle for cell B1 and click and hold down the mouse button, drag across into cell G1 and then release the button. So as you can see, the months have been automatically filled by the fill handle method. This way you don't need to enter the data manually. So now we will go for years. I will make my cell A2 active and type year 1, then enter A3 active, year 3, and then hit the enter button. And now I want to use a fill handle method, so I will select A2 and A3 by pressing shift. You can select two of those rows and then you will use your fill handle method and drag it to A5. So as now you can see, this insert year 5 in cell A4 and year 7 in cell A5. And here you see these cells are empty, so I want to enter the values 100, so I won't go manually. I will just use fill handle method and I will just release it and it automatically enters the values in cell C2, D2 and E2. But I don't want my other values to be in bold letters. As you can see, it is all these are all in bold. So you will go in the option for the autofill option, you will click this arrow and you will select the option from the drop down list where it says fill without formatting. So the formatting for this is like, you see these are in bold letters. So I will click it. So now you will notice uh, that these are just without formatting. So same with the other. Now I want to enter the format in bold letters. So I will use my fill handle method and I will drag it to A5. Now I will again use my autofill option and then the arrow and then I will select fill only formatting. So this will only fill the formatting, like it all the values will be in bold. Now when I click it, as you can see, the value changes, but the format changes but not the values. So this is how easy is working with Excel. Now I will active my cell A10. I will type quarter 1. Now I will use my fill handle to fill the rest of the cells from A10 to A13. You see it enters the data as well. Okay, so this is the method. This method is like, called inserting data in cells with the fill handle. Now we will move to the second method, which is adding values with the AutoSum button. So now let's suppose I want to add all these values. So I will active my cell A6, type total, and then hit the tab button. Now I will go in the I will go in the editing I will go in the editing group, and I will be selecting AutoSum. I will press the AutoSum button. So Excel inserts the formula. Okay, click it, and as you can see, Excel inserts the formula sum of sum B2 to B5 in cell 6. This is the correct ranges of cells, so you can press the enter or tab, whatever. I will press tab because I need to take some of the rest of the values. So I will do again the same method. I will go in the editing group on the home tab and pressing the AutoSum button. So for cell C6, Excel inserts the formula sum C2 to C5. This is the correct range of cells. And you can see the formula on the formula bar, as I have mentioned in the previous lecture, that this is called our formula bar, where you can see your formulas. Whatever formula you are putting there, you can see what the formula you are basically using. So I will hit tab, and then I'll go back and then hit the auto sum, and then tab, hit it, tab, hit, tab, hit, tab. So this method is like adding values with the auto sum button. Let's go for the third method. So the third method is average function and copying a formula relatively. So let's suppose I want average of my quarters. Like I will make myself a 14 active, and I will put average, and then hit the tab button. Then I will go in the editing group and click the I will click the AutoSum button arrow in the editing group. So you can see the formula for average. I will press it. So Excel inserts the formula is equal to average B10 to B13 in cell B14. So whenever you want to apply a formula, you will enter is equal to sign, and then you will enter the formula whatever you want to put, average, different formulas, average, and you will see other conditions as well in my coming lectures. We will go step by step. So yeah, so hit the enter button. So instead of going back and forth and pressing pressing the AutoSum button and then look for the average, I will do, I will use my fill handle method. I will drag across I will drag across G14. So you see it takes out the averages for each cell. So this is another method for copying a formula relatively. So one thing more I will show you here. Just erase these formulas, delete all the formulas. So instead of going back and forth and doing all the stuff, it takes time. If you want to save time, you just put a formula in the first cell and then just drag it to the last cell, and see it will automatically enter the formula for the rest of the cells. So guys, I think today is kind of a short lecture. It is like three methods. So I want you guys to practice it and see how does that it works for you. Kindly subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and share with others because sharing is caring. And I hope you guys got some new things to learn. And if you have any problem, just comment me below in the comment section box. I'll be glad to answer your questions. And please do practices, and I will go step by step, and I'll be going very easily. I'll not rush, so you can learn more about Excel. And I will be letting you guys the shortkeys as well for the Excel, where you can use the shortkeys as well. And it's pretty easy. And please do subscribe my channel and share it with others. Thank you guys. I hope you liked the video. Hit the bell icon. Bye bye.